Tonight, I officially announce my retirement from the WWE.
This used to be my car. It's me, John Cena, and I want to tell you about this.
Ever wondered what it looks like when a WWE legend trades the wrestling ring for horsepower, chrome, and raw American muscle? Imagine opening a garage door and being confronted with a collection so insane, so rare, that even the most seasoned car enthusiasts stop dead in their tracks. That's exactly what happens inside John Cena's garage. From vintage muscle cars that scream history, to modern supercars that feel like they were ripped straight out of a sci-fi movie, every single car tells a story of power, obsession, and perfection. And here's the thing, this isn't about showing off. Cena doesn't collect these machines for clout or Instagram likes. Each car has been chosen, restored, and maintained with the same dedication he showed in the WWE ring. Relentless, disciplined, and precise. From 0 to 60 in seconds, to engines that roar like thunder, these cars aren't just vehicles, they're living legends on wheels. Before we dive in, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because you're about to take a ride through one of the most jaw-dropping car collections in the world. 2006 Ford GT, the crown jewel of American engineering. Let's start with one of the crown jewels. Cena's 2006 Ford GT is a low-mileage, no-nonsense, American-bred supercar that has been treated better than most Hollywood celebrities. With just around 250 miles on the odometer, this GT has barely been stretched, preserved, protected, and respected like a rare work of art. Under the hood sits a supercharged 5.4-liter V8, producing 550 horsepower and 500 lb-ft of torque, paired to a Ricardo 6-speed manual transmission.
Amazing in its performance and drivability aspect because it is built to run.
Unlike the typical stripe-heavy versions, Cena's GT is a rare stripeless elite model, keeping the aesthetic clean, aggressive, and understated. 0 to 60 comes in 3.3 seconds, top speed clocks in at 205 miles per hour, and while the original price hovered around $150,000. These cars now often cross 7 figures at auction. A low-mile, celebrity-owned, factory-original example like this? That's generational wealth on wheels. Cena didn't just buy the car for bragging rights. He took time understanding its racing heritage, appreciating the precise engineering that made it a road-legal supercar capable of rivaling contemporary Ferraris. And it's not just a visual statement. Every time Cena fired up the engine, the garage came alive with a mechanical symphony. The roar of the V8, the whir of the supercharger, and the thrill of a machine engineered to perfection. 1970 Plymouth Superbird, aerodynamic madness. Next up, pure insanity. Cena's 1970 Plymouth Superbird is not subtle. Its towering rear wing alone could double as a dinner table, and Plymouth didn't add it for style. It was built to dominate NASCAR, giving the car stability at high speeds and a presence no one could ignore.
And each other, both mechanically and most importantly, aerodynamically. You had inventions like the Torino Talladega.
Powering this beast is the legendary 426 Hemi V8, producing 425 horsepower. The Superbird can push past 150 miles per hour, which is wild when you consider its land yacht proportions and missile-like appearance. Only 1,920 Superbirds were ever built. Today, finding one is like spotting a unicorn with a V8. Prices? Easily 6 figures and climbing. Driving a Superbird isn't for the faint of heart. Steering is heavy, brakes demand effort, and the wing makes you feel like you're about to take flight. And that's exactly the point. It's an unrestrained expression of speed, power, and rebellion. Cena has spoken about taking this car to classic car shows, where fans and collectors often stop dead in their tracks, not believing such a rare machine is being driven regularly. It's not just a garage queen, it's meant to be experienced. The Incinerator, science fiction on wheels. Now, imagine you're cruising down the road, and suddenly a silver alien spacecraft roars past you. That's John Cena's Incinerator. Built by Parker Brothers Concepts, this fire-breathing monster started life as a Chevrolet C7 Corvette, but nothing about it feels normal. No doors. Instead, a clamshell glass canopy lifts like the cockpit of a fighter jet. And yes, there's a literal flame button. Underneath the madness sits a 5.5-liter naturally aspirated V8 from the Corvette C7. Our race car, mounted mid-engine, producing 493 horsepower.
There's a flame button. Yeah. This is incredible. This is incredible.
It even appeared at the 2013 Gumball 3000 Rally, causing absolute chaos and capturing attention wherever it went. The design philosophy here was pure spectacle. Every angle, every cut, every LED panel screams futuristic engineering. Cena didn't just buy a car. He commissioned a machine that feels alive, feral, and untamed. 1966 Dodge Hemi-Charger, classic muscle icon. Then there's the 1966 Dodge Hemi-Charger, the very first year of the Charger. Low, long, aggressive, and powered by a 426 Hemi V8 producing 425 horsepower. This thing could push past 150 miles per hour in the 1960s. Dodge didn't make many of these, making surviving examples extremely rare. Clean examples have been valued well over $130,000. Pull up next to this at a stoplight, and by the time you react, it's already gone. Cena has said the experience of driving a first-year Charger is unlike anything else. A raw, visceral connection to the road that modern muscle cars often sanitize. 1969 Copo Camaro, drag strip dominator. Now for one of the rarest Camaros ever built. The 1969 Copo Camaro, numbers matching, factory original, and one of only 7 assembled at the Van Nuys plant. Built with a 427 cubic inch solid lifter V8, factory chambered exhaust, original carburetor, and untouched engine internals. Cena bought it in 2007 for around $175,000. Today, it's priceless. Quarter mile in under 12 seconds. This isn't just a car, it's a warning. A mechanical leviathan that reminds you what American muscle is truly capable of. 2007 Ford Mustang Celine Parnelli Jones Edition, Racing Royalty. Cena also owned a 2007 Ford Mustang Celine Parnelli Jones Edition, one of only 500 ever made. Finished in grabber orange, packing a Celine-modified 302 V8 producing 400 horsepower, with upgraded suspension and brakes that actually let it corner. This wasn't a garage queen. Cena drove it, because that's what real muscle car guys do. Each ride in this Mustang was a lesson in precision, legacy, and the thrill of controlling pure power. 1970 Buick GSX, the underdog killer. Then there's the underdog killer, the 1970 Buick GSX. Only 678 built. Cena's is number 656. Powered by a 455 cubic inch V8, officially rated at 360 horsepower, but realistically closer to 425. Quarter mile? 13.38 seconds. Faster than many Hemi cars of its era. It wasn't flashy. It was lethal. Cena appreciated the GSX not just for raw speed, but for engineering balance. Its ability to combine brute force with surprisingly competent handling for a car of its size and era. 2017 Ford GT, modern supercar drama. Cena also briefly owned a 2017 Ford GT, and that story is legendary. Ford required buyers to hold the car for 2 years. Cena sold his early Ford suit. The case settled quietly, but the lesson stuck. The GT? 647 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. Top speed 216 miles per hour. Built as a road-legal race car with active aerodynamics and carbon fiber bodywork. It's a hyper-focused machine that demands respect from anyone who dares to touch the pedal. Neon green Lamborghini Gallardo LP 560-4. Flash meets power. Add in a neon green Lamborghini Gallardo LP 560-4, pushing 552 horsepower from a 5.2L V10. All-wheel drive, 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds, topping out at 202 miles per hour. Inside, a custom Grello green and yellow leather interior. Every inch screams Cena. 1969 MGC GT Americanized, British muscle transformed. A classic 1969 MGC GT, given a full American makeover with a 6.2 LLS 3V8 T56 manual for 130 horsepower, custom suspension, and full interior/tech upgrades. Cena transformed this British classic into an American powerhouse. This garage isn't just about flexing, it's about obsession, passion, and precision. Cena doesn't collect cars to be seen. He collects them because machines, like championships, are earned. Each car tells a story, much like his legendary career inside the WWE ring. And speaking of endings worthy of the history books, after announcing in 2024 that he would retire in 2025, John Cena's farewell tour culminated in his final WWE match on December 13, 2025, at Saturday night's main event from the Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. He faced rising star Gunther, marking the end of a 23-year in-ring career that redefined modern wrestling and saw Cena become one of the most iconic figures in WWE history. Cena's retirement match closed the chapter on his time as a full-time competitor, even leaving his gear in the ring as a symbolic farewell to fans around the world. Over the course of his career, he captured a record-breaking 17 world championships, headlined multiple WrestleManias, and carried WWE through eras of change while inspiring generations of fans. Today, he's more than a wrestler. He's a cultural icon whose influence extends far beyond sports entertainment. So now that you've seen what was hiding behind those garage doors, which car shocked you the most?